Good morning. Hello, everyone. Super excited. We're back to regular games on Saturday mornings. We're back to the classic Dungeons 2. At least I think it qualifies as a classic. All right. It's time to get started. Let's continue where we left off. See what the narrator has for us today. See what he has to say. See what mission we're starting off with. Got my coffee here this morning. I welcome you. I hope you've got your coffee or your tea. Alright, oh snaps. We are starting out mid. Reach the clan chiefs. Okay. So we're on the level with the trolls. What we got going on here? Population increase? Yes, please. Yes, please. Where are Orcs forces sitting at? Where are Nagas sitting at? Yes. Really want to get a few upgrades in there. A population increase will help. This will increase one of our goblins to an assassin, which I don't think will hurt. I think we should get one assassin. We'll kind of dig out this direction. I'm not sure where the snots are, where they're digging. There's a book down here. This is a book. Likes to trash demon portals. Oh, that's right. Here, you can have that. We are dealing with the demons. Demon portal this way. We're getting all the gold from it. Wonderful. Wealthy, 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 wealthy. Love it. Alright, we now have increased population points. Our throne room is still level 1 though. It's another work. Kind of get some forces in. Hello, Grumpy. Greetings. Good morning. Assassins are good in an evil sort of way. 100%. So yep, there he is. We just got our fresh assassin. Oh, look, he's waving at us. Let's take a look at the surface and see what's going on here. So here's the chiefs hanging out. Oh, we just unlocked. There's stairs here now that wasn't there before. Okay. So we're probably going to want to come out this door. So we're just gonna yoink, grab all of our guys, grab all these guys, and grab our assassin. And that's gonna be our raiding party. Yes, I'm building my giant swimmable gold pile as we speak. 100%. Oh, I think a cat just entered the room. Let's see, did I do that right? Control. So if I click out and then I hit 1. Yes, okay, I did that right. Yes, Cat likes to make herself known when she enters the room by shouldering through the door and causing the door to swing wide open when I'm trying to be quiet and keep the door closed. That's usually how that goes down. Alright. Okay, no, I wanted you to pick up the book. Oh, and I can hear her in the hallway now. I better go fetch her. 1 second. You're gonna be a good girl this morning? Wow. That remains to be seen. She doesn't like the door being closed, but if I don't close the door, she's just going to wander the halls and drive the other half nuts. So we take turns dealing with her, as it were.
It's payday. When the Horde's creatures reached the clan chiefs Trollolo and Groom, there was no more demonic fire to be seen blazing in their eyes. Both joined the ultimate evil with the great. The prudent evil resisted the urge to punish them both severely for their treachery, for the time being at any rate. Currently, it needed all the help it could muster. This basically good hero had allied himself with the demons, who were resisting the unspeakable evil's control. That did not bode well, at least not for the ultimate evil. Apparently, it wasn't just the clan chiefs who had fallen victim to the demonic aura, but their troops as well. The ultimate evil made its way into their dungeon in order to drum up more supporters for its battle.
Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of peeps invading our dungeon. We may have to make a hasty
The
exit.
path to the clan chief's dungeon appeared to be guarded by some corrupted trolls, who bombarded the gorge incessantly with stones. The well-armed evil would have to take good care of its troops here, or alternatively, avoid clever tactics and send them through en masse, as befits a horde.
My goodness. Oh, yes. Where were they taking damage from? Why are they all hurt? The impact locations of the stones are clearly marked. Let's heal up a little. We're just gonna heal up a little bit. See, and she does. Eventually, if you ignore her long enough, she finally settles down. Which sounds cruel to say, but that's kind of what the point that we've gotten to, where she just... We try our best to take good care of her, but dang, she just does not stop yowling. I think like half of you. Other half of you. Oh, no, you guys weren't supposed to walk right into the stone, but that works too. Alright, focus them down. How is everything, Grumpy? How are you? How's your house
Some
guest?
confused creatures decided to go up against the horde of the ultimate evil. However, the moment was short-lived and their fate sealed.
Oh, hello. We're in like full on.
The creatures of the keeping itself at a safe distance evil entered the clan chief's dungeon. However, something was very wrong. The demonic influence was palpable. Slowly they groped their way forwards, penetrating further into the darkness, following the relentless clicks of the ultimate evil.
Yeah, this is what we want. We want to send the assassin in first so that he can disable everything. He's gonna get hurt real bad though. Interesting little floating symbol. I'm not sure what that means actually. Okay. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Oh hey, potion. Let's grab these potion bottles. Because the doors can be destroyed. The doors don't take very long to destroy, and the doors don't fight back. Okay, cool. Let's explore around a little bit. That looks like a nasty trap over there. Oh, we did lose one guy. Life hack. The same trick of ignoring them works with kids having a tantrum. Left Monday morning, although left some stuff here to be picked up later, some deliberately, and some apparently forgotten. I hope they're not missing anything important. But glad to hear that that's been sorted for you. I mean, I obviously don't know the context of the situation, which is totally fine, but sometimes house guests are like, oh, Joy, this was actually great to have you here. And then sometimes house guests are like, would you please leave already? I do like that we have a nice front line here with her shooting. I don't like how we've already lost all of the healing Nagas,
Enemies
apparently.
have entered the dungeon.
Grief. Those guys deal like a ton of damage. Couldn't even tell you where the healing Naga went. Now, do I have
Some
a...
creatures have been held captive
Oh, I do.
here,
They're being
and after
resurrected
being
here.
liberated, were pleased to join the Horde.
Okay. Cool beans. We have some more assassins. Assassino. Okay, let's see.
Payday!
Probably going to be helpful for disabling the traps. Of course, part of me is thinking we should maybe abandon this adventure until we have more healing Nagas. I'm just a little leery of that, but... Are you guys gonna stay back and let the, Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but at least they avoided the most of the damage from the thing reactivating. There we go. Because it will reactivate after a while. Okay, everybody good? Everybody here? I wish you had more healing, but that is not in fact the case. This looks like a bad situation. It looks like we're going to lose a lot of people. Well, maybe it won't be so bad. I mean, how can I be the ultimate evil if I can't even, you know, have demons? Is that truly the ultimate evil? Yeah, we lost an assassin. I think gotta remember to adopt a horde mentality. So, like, oh, he's replaceable. Looks like we still have the control guys, which is probably the most important.
It was more than a curious question as to what the demons here were all about. What was their motivation? And why had Gandaldor allied himself with them?
That is true. That is a good question, actually. My defib. My defib seems to be working. My healing Nagas are there, so that's the good news. Oh, this looks like some sort of like boss fight type area. Okay, I guess we'll give it a shot, but I'm feeling nervous that we're gonna lose our troll buds. Come here, guys. You should probably... Our troll buds aren't doing so hot, so I may have to cut and run here, but I don't know if this is like a boss fight room or just a curse forge room. Oh, trolls. Oh, more demons. Oh, and they're probably enemy trolls. Shoot. Yeah, I think we better just recoup a little bit. Will, this work in here? Nope, not in my territory. Okay. I don't rightly have a map of where I am here, so we're just gonna keep trying to see. Okay, does this lead back out? Hopefully it's back out. That's the Curse Forge area. Alright. Assassin, please disable the Uber Deadly Trap. And that trap. And that trap. And then everybody... Hopefully it's enough. doesn't reactivate and like kill them. I got out pretty quickly though. I think doing the other ones helps. Yeah, we've still got both our troll guys, so that's good. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna take down this door. We're gonna take down this trap so that nobody gets hurt, because that will legit kill some of our people in the state they're in right now. And we're gonna get out and we're gonna teleport home. We're gonna kind of recoup a little bit before taking on those trolls and those demon ladies. Hey, we got most of the way there. Excelente. So let's do Panic Retreat. Summon you guys back home. Here we go. Now everybody's in the dungeon where they ought to be. Still can't upgrade the room. Let's see. Upgrade our population points again. So let's get ourselves kind of one of the... Okay, we're at a goal. That's fine. That's a fine. Oh, Trollolo is not actually a troll. That's why troll only has a 1 under it. Groom is a troll. Trollolo is an...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
3rd level orc. We haven't unlocked 3rd levels yet, but that's cool. Oh wait, we do have enough. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade her, and then we'll have 3 healers with us. Where it is mine? I'm on 40 points. I don't know that that will she upgrade? Oh, she will upgrade, good. Then I do have a defibrimat, good. I set myself up for some good success there. And I've got 2 goblins down here working the forge. Along. How's the efficiency of this room doing? It's 120%, that's lovely. 100%.
Payday.
115. Very good. Probably could use a door though. Probably wouldn't hurt. How are you doing? You're at 119. Not bad. We'll get you a door though. Or good. Everybody's reset. Everything is good. These traps seem to be doing really well. I like that setup. I like it a lot.
The Troll's dungeon did not make a good first impression and was clearly under some demonic influence.
I bet
Nevertheless,
you that
the horde
this...
continued fearlessly into the underground.
This is a new, different dungeon. This is a camp area. Where is the dungeon we entered? Oh, it's way over here. Yeah, I'd like this door if possible. Okay, so let's grab our peoples. Let's have them meet up here. And then we'll see who else grows, because that's going to be most of our peoples, but not quite all of them. See who it's, you can even see the little green dots down there in the corner of the map. This is one of those moments where I kind of wish I had a RimWorld style time skip button so that I could have time move forward very quickly. You see them all light up down there as they appear on the overworld. So who is left down here? You're with the group. You're not with the group, but I suppose that's okay. You're with the group. Let's put you with the group too, shall we? I put what exit is this? If I put you over here, where do you pop out? I want to know. Okay, yeah, I was correct. You pop out down here. Can you meet up with your mates? Oh, whoops. We gave our dudes the wrong command, so half of them are leaving. So, oh! Hey you. You probably should turn it around. I don't want you fighting all that by yourself. Okay. No, you can't go that way. Alright, you're just gonna And that's why you send the assassin for scouting. Okay. We're gonna have you pop out this entrance. It's the only other entrance we have. We'll see if we can find the other entrance. But we do need to take out those crazy demons. So you come... You. Stop being invisible. It's fine. Join your mates. And what happens if y'all come down here? Actually, what's this way? I just wanna clear some of this fog of war real quick. I think that used to be a demon portal. What's this direction? Is it like the camp? Oh, it's the shield thingamajigger. We can't hurt that yet. We're gonna select all y'all, make our new one, and here we go. This is why we have 3 healers. So hopefully
There are enemies in your dungeon.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we tried to be careful. Tried to minimize the damage. Got a little hurt. Let's just hang out here for a second. I have 3 healing nagas, so y'all heal up. I don't want to go into a boss fight at... There you go. Just sit and heal for a little bit. Alright, I feel a little better now. Okay. Now we've already been through here. Get up in here, guys. Just navigate our way back.
The troops of the ultimate evil continued searching through the troll's dungeon. What terrible secrets would they uncover?
The true great evil. Affordable healthcare. Hey guys, you want to make it through there before that trap reactivates. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nasty. Ah. Alright, come on. Come on, you.
Payday!
See, I might be the ultimate evil, but at least I heal my dudes. Heal them so they can fight for me some more and continue to take damage. But at least I heal them. Alright, here we go, guys. We're gonna want to kind of like fan a little bit. I don't want the Nagas like going in first. Taking the brunt of the damage. But yeah, see, this is a good thing we stopped and recouped, because this is kind of big. And they got a lot of tanks in here. Part of me wonders if we should sidestep those tanks, maybe focus on those gals. Yep, focus down the gals, and then focus down the DPSs in the back. Alright, there we go. Now we can focus down the tanks, and we'll be taking way less damage overall, I think. Ah, now I'm speaking like the ultimate evil. Actually, later today, I will be dungeon mastering. We'll try a little experiment. We'll see how well it goes.
Forge. Here, trolls created powerful improvements for the entire horde. Something like that would do nicely in its own dungeon. In the former clan chief's dungeon, the unspeakable evil stumbled upon another demonic crystal. One which projected its insidious aura onto the surface. It was clear that this thing would have to be destroyed as well.
Translation. We need all our dudes alive. So we're just gonna sit here for a hot second. Yeah, basically, I did ask about it in the Ye Old Geek stream but I think people were focusing more on the source of the topic rather than the topic. But I was asking about the concept of the basically go watch the Matt Colville video on Adventure Length. The best way I can sum it up is that but I mean, you know, for more context, watch the video to kind of get the point of it. But he basically cites that, and he lifts up Curse of Strahd and shows it on camera a lot. So, that's kind of his primary example point. And he basically is saying that, adventures, like hard-covered adventures like Curse of Strahd that are super big like that, are an issue, and that's not the default, that's not necessarily the norm, and get this guy down. Oh, hello, welcome, Saxia. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the name there. I thought it was Grumpy that was talking to me that entire time, like just Grumpy that was talking to me that entire time. I completely missed your username. I'm so sorry. Anyways, basically he says that, you know, in the old days adventures were shorter.
The second demonic crystal was destroyed by
that's
the
what
Horde,
the way it
and
should
with
be,
its
basically.
demise, an area in the overworld was set free. This caused another entrance from the clan chief's dungeon to the overworld to open, thereby providing the Horde with a speedy means of travel.
Here's my other entrance.
Moreover, the rock throwers were able to free themselves from the spell and didn't hesitate to join the Horde.
This will not please my lord. The true evil will tear you apart. Vengeance will be ours.
The voice of the obviously corrupted magician boomed across the battlefield. He seemed to think himself a servant of evil, but he was serving the wrong evil, and the Horde would soon teach him that. Unfortunately, the Demon's Crystal had failed to provide access to certain areas of the overworld. The ever-exploratory evil then saw that the hero's camp in the overworld happened to be conveniently close to the crystal. This might just prove useful. It was time to clean up the camp. It goes without saying that the renegade demons and the Alliance were not the best of friends. Thus, another portal quite near to the camp opened, and demons started pouring out of it. Very soon, a fierce battle raged between the two camps. This could be a good opportunity to have the last laugh. Why not use the opportunity to wipe out the weakened Alliance, if I may be so bold?
Okay. Oh, and there is Seraphis as well. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, I've got 3 of you with me here today. I love it. Let's see. As for the adventures, you get the point. It makes sense. I like it when adventures organically become bigger because the players keep digging and ask. Yes. So when I asked about it in the Ye Olde Geek stream, some of the feedback I got, now I was just kind of trying to poke around because it's one of those things where when you say it, it sounds really obvious, and there's, I think, a part of me as a DM that heavily recognized it, but I couldn't put it into where I hadn't quite, you know, brought it from like the subconscious up to the conscious, so to speak. And so seeing that video was very like, oh, this kind of explains a lot for me personally, because we have had many failed long campaigns, and it never dawned on me that campaign length would be like an issue. I had just always assumed
there are enemies in your dungeon,
because that's how D&D goes, that right, I can at least kill the animals while they're wiping themselves out. They're gonna finish off those demons. They're probably gonna finish off the portal too. That's okay, that means I don't have to do it. Anyways, it was just one of those like big light bulb moments of like, oh my gosh. In fact, I'm gonna fix one other thing real quick here too. I'm gonna just shuffle this down a little bit. There we go. Probably good enough. So yeah, it was just one of those like, it really clicked for me because that was an experience that I
The
had
throne
gone
room is
through.
under attack.
These guys up. Alright, alright. Alright, you decided to attack my throne room at like the wrong time, y'all. Gosh, the portal must have opened up in the dungeon. That was good. That's that'll at least slow everything down. Wow, that was actually a pretty close call. They were actually doing some serious damage. Them up a little bit. Probably should have been using that this whole time. Yeah, length is a thing, and it requires investment as well from the players if they want to go in for the long haul. Yeah, and see, I think that essentially I never gave them that option. I sort of, like, all the prep that I did was like, okay, this is, in fact, even my if you go back and look at my Notions video for the D&D prep, it is just, sorry, brain. It's done in episodes, so it's like I have, you know, campaign XYZ, and then I have episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 of that campaign. So even the way I DM and the way I prep is designed from the get-go for these sort of Curse of Strahd style level 1 to level whatever big long things. And you know, I was saying in one of the other videos or streams, I can't remember, that pacing is kind of my
And the
big weak
mighty
spot.
Trollolo fell to the ground. As far as the ultimate evil was concerned, he had paid his debt, so his death was only acknowledged with a brief shrug of the shoulders.
Oh, I didn't realize Trollolo was still out there, but he's gonna get rezzed on the Defibrimat anyways. Pesky adventurers invading my throne room just as I'm attacked. Right? Gosh, pesky adventurers. Here comes more of them too. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Crap will wipe them out though. Okay, as soon as Trollolo comes back to life and heals up. But yeah, no, it was one of those things where I think there was a part of me that was starting to pick up on that fact, but having someone just come out and say it was like hugely game-changing, and it kind of explained why I keep having the campaign fizzle out that he was talking about. I was like, yes, that is 100% what happens all the time, is they don't know the plot anymore, they lose track of what's going on, or they're not interested, or they don't care, or whatever. And so it's like, and here's the thing, I have done side adventures. I have done, so good, you know, he's healing. I have done like little one-offs, you know, here, there, and in between, just for funsies. And every single one of those one-offs that I have done did markedly better, and those sessions were noticeably better than all the other sessions. Like, I can actually remember them. You know, the players actually remember them. They actually remember the NPCs. The swimmable treasure pool. Actually, I'm at 4,000 gold, so swimmable treasure pool still very much a thing. Kitten. All of that to say, after watching the video, I'm pretty convinced, based on what I feel is pretty sound advice on top of my own personal experience with my group, and so I decided to just axe. Well,
There are enemies in your dungeon.
seriously, dude. You're gonna die, so you get out of there. You're also gonna die. The two of you, you're too wimpy. Wait for the big boys to show up first. There you go. Let's go ham into a building manor home, extending the farms, overseeing their peasant subjects, starting businesses. Yeah. Well, and it wasn't... I don't want to say it was forced necessarily, or even so, maybe accidentally forced be a term for it.
Payday.
I'm gonna adjust this down again a little bit. That is just higher than I thought. It's an accidental force. You know, I wasn't trying to. And also, one of the main complaints that I've gotten from one player in particular, who's the only one I really get a lot of feedback from, all the other players are just very, yeah, we had fun. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, no, we really enjoyed it. Yeah, no, we had fun. No, it's all good. Like, the other players, there are two of them I don't regularly talk to. One of them I see at work all the time. And every time I talk to him, I talk to him a lot about it, but I don't necessarily get explicit, like, feedback of, I'd like to see more of this, I'd like to see more of that. But one player, I do get a lot of feedback from, particularly more critical feedback, which is good because that's how you learn and get better. You know, you do need critical feedback. So one of the major complaints that I got was that my stuff was too open. They needed direction. They needed plot hooks. They wanted, you know, they want something simple, too sandboxy. They wanted to be, I guess, railroaded a little more. So I started making content that was like more specific and more like, okay, here's your quest. This is the quest you're going on. Have fun. And then they still get, wow, I came out at the right time. So they still get the freedom of approaching the quest, solving the quest in, you know, different ways, but it's way less open because that was actually the feedback, the request that I got. Level 16 Artificer. So my better half actually plays an Artificer. Was practically born to play the class. And, oh yeah. He wishes he was level 16. Of course, level 16 in 3.5 is probably different in 5e, but they just got to level 6 last week, though, and it's the highest level we've ever gotten to, because usually things peter out and people leave and stuff like that, so that was super cool.
The Alliance camp lasted about as long as a flock of sheep at an Orc family reunion. As a bonus, so to speak, a plateau appeared very close to the demonic crystal. Perhaps a troll rock thrower could be useful here. A plateau allowed the displeased evil's creatures to see the unnatural pulsating of a demonic crystal. This crystal was located on the surface and could not be reached without anyone succumbing to its power.
Well, yeah, and you're right, and that's why I try to, you know, pay close attention to the feedback I do get. You know, the other players are just, you know, they're just there for the fantasy and fun, and they're not.
The mission plan following Evil had just recently recruited the troll rock throwers. This kind of unit could dig in and then attack the crystal from the plateau.
Alright, guys, you're supposed to. Is that? Am I not close enough to the edge? Maybe I need to pick just them. Okay, can I... Oh, I see. Dig in and then attack. Okay, no, I probably need to be closer to the edge. Alright, let's... Can I get them? Alright. All y'all step back a little bit. It's fine. You guard. Let's see. You. Come here. There we go. Maybe they weren't close enough to the edge.
trolls smashed the demonic crystal to pieces
Enough.
with their enormous rocks, and so put an end to the aura. The Horde was once again on the march.
You'll pay for that. The one true evil will not be stopped.
Need to be right on the edge. Yeah, I guess.
The Horde discovered another Alliance camp. Go get 'em! I mean, that's what the ultimate evil creatures might say in that situation.
I love the narrators so much. There you go. You don't stand a chance, boys. You don't stand a chance. Yep. Okay, so... Oh, this is going to be kind of tough, actually, in a way. Target her first. Target her first. Target him next. Okay, I thought it would be a lot tougher than that, but I do have some high-level units.
Payday.
That's why. Tales of the Valiant's Mechanist is looking a lot like the 5e Artificer. Oh. I have,
The Alliance camp
gotten-
went up in flames. An inner voice, as well as the mission display, informed the ultimate evil that there were no other camps in the area.
mission display. Oh, hey, oh wow, what's this? This is like a whole nother entrance. Alright, take care of him first. This is DPS. They're the dips. They're the dips. And they melt. Them up. So all of that to say, the quote-unquote experiment that I was mentioning was, I decided to scrap, at least temporarily, the current campaign that they're on.
Demons had idiotically thrown themselves into an attack on the Horde. There was an entrance leading into the underground behind them. That had to be Gandalf's hideout.
And I started completely from scratch. I sort of borrowed... There's another Matt Colville video that he does where he says DM prep can be easy and literally fun, and the thumbnail's him like wiggling his fingers at the camera. So I sort of borrowed that approach of like, what about, okay, plunk, an inn. Okay, there, I guess they're starting at this inn, and I guess it's a forest. And oh yeah, what about like a hook horror type creature that walks on hooves and has hooks for hands? Sure, that's what popped into my head, so that's what we'll do. So I sort of took that approach of just like, you know, the heck with it. Let's just roll with what pops into the head and what... And because every time I've done that in the past, those sessions were always so much more successful than the sessions where I'm deliberately trying to make progress on this long story. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, screw it. There doesn't need to be a long, involved story. It's literally just they start here. And I kind of also, there's a YouTube channel called DM It All that's fantastic for people like me who have not experienced the sort of 70s, 80s, even really the 90s era of D&D. Like, you know, I wasn't around for that. And his channel does these walkthroughs and discussions of the old modules, some of the old most famous modules. And one thing I noticed after a while, and I think he even points it out eventually, is the all of the old modules were basically a town and a dungeon. Like literally that's what it was, because the size and scope of the dungeon. So while I don't quite have that, I focused it down to just, okay, here's like a little kind of starty hubby type area, and then here's the like, you know, the monsters live here type area. Kind of stripping everything down to its core and trying to just go with it, because the thought process there was it's short, it's simple, and people were doing it for like 3 decades, you know, before D&D turned into what it is today. Obviously, there's something really good about the like town, you know, town big dungeon mechanic. Of course, the older editions of D&Ds were more dungeon crawly in their mechanics in general, and 5e is less so. But just for me, for right now, as opposed to trying to pick up a new system, And I'm pretty good at bending 5e to do what I want it to do at this point. So I stripped everything back down, and I'm like, okay, here's just this simple little fun thing. Let's try it and see what happens. And if I'm right, if my suspicions are correct, then everybody's going to have way more fun, including me, because the prep was way more fun when I wasn't restricted to being forced to make progress on this particular narrative, but when I was free to just make whatever little themed dungeon I wanted. If everybody has more fun this session, then that's kind of my proof of purchase of, okay, yeah, that was the right step to take. I need to axe the long form stuff, and I need to just start having just little small adventures that can link together, but will link together via the characters, not via the narrative that they're in. And I'm positive that other groups, obviously there are tons of other groups that have these kind of long form, very epic campaigns, but I'm just starting to pick up on the fact, I think, like putting 2 to 2 together, that maybe that's not what my group is after. I think I've mentioned it in chats before, but my group is very like, we're stressed, we're tired, we have kind of sometimes demanding jobs where, we're not in it for the big, serious, epic. Our fantasy for us is like being able to goof off and have silly things happen and get distracted and that kind of stuff. So that, I think, that whole concept of the short form modules is like lends itself way more to that style of play. At least that's kind of what I've been putting together between that advice and just my own experiences with these people. Okay, let's see. I gotta catch up on the chat here. Sorry guys for pausing the game, but if I didn't stop and pause the game and get all that out. Let's see. Okay, so I got it. Whoa, I missed a bunch of chat. Okay. Tales of the... Okay, so... Oh yeah, the narrator is the best. By the way, Saxius, we are going to be playing the Stanley Parable at some point, but I need a very active chat to make that a little bit more engaging, because when you've already played it like I have, it kind of... It's one of those games that has to be done on the first run. So, but yeah, 100%. I am very a big fan of the Stanley Parable, and 100% will be doing that. Yes, the comments. Yeah, I stopped following Matt Colville for a while because he did say something that I rather disagreed with. But that was like 6 years ago or something like that. So it's kind of time to just live and let live. And, there are things that he does know what he's doing. Not everyone agrees. Go back and watch the Ye Olde Geek stream this last Wednesday. And you'll see what I mean. Not everyone really agrees with him or is with him, but I think he does offer at least good advice, and I can cherry pick that advice for my own purposes without necessarily having to agree with everything he says. He's very, I think, good at walking through his thoughts is subjective. I would agree with you. Apparently there are people who don't, but I would agree with you. But I think that's because his fast talky kind of tangential, anecdotal type of way of explaining something, like he explains his thought and then he goes like, okay, hear me out. Say you're going here, say you're doing this. That is very much how I think and how I operate. So his advice is really well stated for me personally, because that's a lot like how I am. So let's see, your personal methods is to have goal for each section, not big goals. It just can be things like let the player close towards mission B, always at the player's pace. I think I struggle with that on the long form stuff. And that's why I call it an experiment. That's why I call it an experiment, is because I want to see if it's going to work. I want to see if the content design really is the thing that's been dogging me, especially when it comes into pacings. Grumpy says, look into Mage Musings. He talks about emergent storyline. Mage's Musings. I think I've heard of that before. I'll check that out. Players insist on derailing everything, usually starting sessions with, yeah, we know we said we would do X, but do Y instead. I don't even get that much from my players. I'm not even kidding when I say oftentimes my players just throw up the table, turn to me, and blink several times, like just waiting for me to kind of. My players are very passive. But again, what if that's a little bit my fault? What if the reason they're so passive and so just waiting for me to feed them everything is because they're not actually engaged with the content because they've lost the plot 4 sessions ago? You know what I mean? So again, this is going to be an experiment. Mage has some good story stuff. The game is paused. My power. How long did it take? Took me 2 full minutes to get there too, Grumpy. Yes, your powers of distraction are incredible. Oh, inquiring minds want to know. Well, part of me doesn't want to get into it because a lot of people in internet world, where I am locally, I can talk to people about certain subject matters, and I'm pretty much golden that we're all on the same page. But in internet world, that might not be the case, and certain subjects matter. Certain subjects, people tend to get very bent out of shape about, and I don't. That's not the goal of my channel, but it was a sort of.
You who are about to
Get there in a
die,
second.
We salute you, for you will die here, for horror, for the one true evil.
It was basically a comment about capitalism, which, yeah, just how to even like satisfy the inquiring minds without going down rabbit holes. I have my opinions, and he has his opinions, and they happened to be different opinions at that time. Yeah, well, and there was a point in time in my life where I was very much more, I don't want to say extremist, but I was more vocal and loud and obnoxious about my opinions, and I've learned a little bit in the last couple of years to temper a little bit and to have a little bit more of an open mind, which I'm very proud of mine. But yeah, it was just one of those, and the reason, you know, the topic of capitalism or economy in general doesn't seem like it would be that, you know, the old saying, never talk about religion or politics. Well, I would rank economics up on that list because, especially at this point in time, the topic of economics can very rapidly degrade into a topic about politics. And that is not, nope, I'm not even going down that rabbit hole on this channel. That is not what I'm about. I want a space that's free from all of that. The Freedom Artillery needs to send some liberty my way. I am very fortunate. I live in a state that I believe has handled its affairs fairly well, at least aligned in my way, and does not do terrible things all the time to its citizens. But then again, that's subjective. There are people who 100% think that the state they live in has wonderful, fantastic laws. And I only know this because I've, like, talked to them, so I know they exist. I don't think their states have great laws, but, you know, to each their own. I guess that's why states have different, you know, that's what makes the governance between the federal and the states rather interesting and rather important. Because you can,
hit the ground.
you know, you can move.
The horde had triumphed. Quite naturally, even a demonically possessed magician was absolutely no match for the ultimate evil. Nevertheless, Gandaldor's words were significant, because he really was convinced that he was serving the one true evil. Apparently, there was competition out there.
Ooh. But we are the ultimate evil. There's nothing above
The
ultimate.
remaining demons fled from the victorious horde in droves via brand new demon portals that suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Where would they go? All would be revealed at a future date. At least their master had been destroyed. Troubled by the lack of control it was able to exert over the renegade demons, the ultimate evil traveled north into the Plaguelands. This area was home to the undead, who had eked out an existence there for eons. it was certain they would be eager to join the ultimate evil.
Okay. Did someone say economics? Let me boot up Excel. I love Excel. I really do. I don't know what it is. I have a fascination with spreadsheets. I am ashamed to admit after all of my Notion boosting, but I recently because I got some different, like I got a printer now that I didn't have before, and I'm doing some different stuff at the table now. So I recently vacated Notion and re-migrated everything back into Google Drive. And I sort of exited my stitchy stuff out of Notion and into a Google spreadsheet. And I was just having so much fun. I could just do data entry for days. Certainly not the pen. Oh, you're right. There's ultimate and then there's penultimate. Well, speaking of other evils, we have two choices now. We can go to the Plague Lands, because obviously ultimate evil is a little distressed that the demons weren't listening properly and we need to send the demons to their rooms. Or there's a side path here to which we can actually check out the demons. So curiosity.
While the Alliance was marching against the Horde in the west, the east remained quiet. However, a few demons had fled the fight against the ultimate evil, and so the free city of Bentos was about to experience a somewhat lively day.
Oh, wonderful. I like the sound of this. Let's check this out. You say boot to the face, and all that goes into my head is boot to the head. Nah, nah. Boot to the head. Nah, nah. So let's go boot them. Or sort of boot them, because we're going to be playing as the other evil, but we're intel gathering. Playing the other evil is actually giving us intel on our potential rival.
While the Horde was raging in the west, fighting the Alliance, another evil was rising in the east. It all began in the city of
Oh,
Bentos.
I got that backwards.
One of the
I'm sorry.
cities whose
Thank you.
inhabitants
Thank you for
were
letting me
famed
know,
for their
Grumpy,
fresh
because
breath.
I totally had that
But
backwards.
our story begins in the vaults beneath the city, which connected the great temples together. Suddenly, and without warning, a mysterious portal opened.
What the hell?
The guard's exclamation proved not far off, as shortly thereafter, a demon hopped through the portal and lunged at the guard.
Red alert! We're being attacked! Man the weapons!
The Templar Knights responded quickly and diligently set to work destroying the incoming demons. At the same time, other such portals began to open in the city. The normal city guards, however, were not as sharp as the religious Brotherhood soldiers. A gang of shadow lurkers hopped out of one of the portals. Very emaciated demons, not exactly known for their intelligence. But it seemed as if a larger and much smarter power was guiding them. It looked like they were being controlled. Quickly, these little creatures made their way to another portal nearby to wait for other demons.
Okay, let's see. So we're supposed to go to this other portal nearby. These are assassin critters, so we might want to just
Say that again.
scoot past them. Scoot past everybody.
Unseen by the guards, the shadow lurkers snuck past. Another group, however, had now noticed the portal and were on their way to inspect it. The shadow lurkers had to hurry to eliminate them before they could sabotage the portal.
But I'm here, right? I'm probably gonna lose my shadow lookers here. I am the ultimate. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yes, potential rival. They are not worthy. They are not worthy. They are not prepared.
And out flowed enchanting creatures. And enchanting was the word. A succubus, or more accurately, several succubi, poured out of the portal and joined the rest of the demons. They too seemed to be guided by a higher power. Let's call it, without anticipating events, the chaotic evil. A few guards that were loitering in the area were on their way to the nearest portal. This presented a great opportunity for the chaotic evil to try out the enchanting powers of a succubus. Being sneaky, The chaotic evil did have one of the guards charmed, at which point the guard promptly started to attack his comrades. A magnificent spectacle.
Yeah, but they're not doing very much damage to their comrades. I should have leapfrogged them is what I should have done. As soon as one ran out of mana, do the other one. And then just focus him down. Because it's not quite enough. They're recharging their mana, but I don't think this is a very effective strategy. Although, he did do a lot of damage to that one guy. So I'll let her recharge. I'll have her charm. And then as soon as she runs out, I'll have her charm. She's got more mana, so it'll last a little longer, and then between the two of them. There we go. Okay, so we'll tap her, and we'll charm again. 6 HP and D2 damage. Yeah. Not very effective. Dude, my Shadow Lurkers are not very effective. Seraphis is actually familiar with this game and has played it before. And, he was asking me which of the evils that I prefer, and let me just say, it's not necessarily the demons. Not necessarily my fave, but, you know, actually, let's take this down. It's amazing how different it is. Like, you're playing the same game, but the way that they have some similar abilities, like the Shadow Lurkers.
In the meantime, a new demon portal opened a little further away. Out of it streamed demons, who unfortunately came face to face with some Alliance guards. The demons of the chaotic evil immediately set out to help them.
Oh, it's their way over there. How do I get
A
it?
large group of guards had assembled and stood in the way of the demons. To make matters worse, there were some amongst them whose eyes could easily spot invisible beings. The Shadow Lurkers wouldn't be of much use here.
Can I use the various charm abilities? Or should I just mass attack them? I mean, I'm wondering how much, like, strategy is involved. Oh yeah, no, she just aggroed everybody. Okay, well, that's a thing that happens. Okay, yeah, let's just... We're gonna lose her, apparently. Of course, I probably should have seen that coming. That was a bit dumb. Focus down. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, let's just focus down one. Focus down the other one. Turns out my original tactic was the best tactic. I'm down 1 succubi now.
A huge square divided the city of Ventos in 2. This
Ventos.
area was heavily guarded. Too heavily for the still weak army of the chaotic evil. The demon invasion will probably grind to an inglorious halt here. Oh, who am I kidding?
Oh, she
Of
heals.
course it won't grind to a halt, because just at this moment another portal opened, from which mighty pit fiends emerged. These massive demons wouldn't have any problem storming these defenses. The chaotic evil's army secured the square with ease.
Have 6 times as many units as the enemy. When they're drowned in soldiers' blood, it is a victory. Yeah. Yeah, that's... You know what? We are on the same page. That's very much my strategy, too. I like to just, like, everybody attack this one guy. Because, well, it's kind of action economy, isn't it? If I have literally my whole horde attack just one target, that target's going down, man. So I just, by effectively whittling down their numbers faster, yeah. Self-explanatory. Of course, I'm about to lose another Shadow Lurker, so that's no bueno. Ooh, and he's a high-level dude. Right. But I do have Pit Fiends, which makes things a little bit easier. Take down all the ranged DPSs. Because the one dwarf by himself, even though he's higher level, he can still only do so much damage. Fiends are the best. The demon faction, I think one of the reasons why I'm less fond of it is
It seemed as
because
if the army of the chaotic evil would never ever reach that portal. Yes, the same portal that I mentioned a few minutes ago. The one where demons are fighting for their lives. The one that will very soon be dead, gone, no more, an X-portal.
I know I didn't kill that one guy and I should have, but I've only got 2 guys left basically. Right? Everyone else is dead? Yeah, literally everyone else is dead except for the pit fiend. Oh my gosh, just kill him. Alright, I need to get rid of this because I think more guys are going to come out of it. This is not going very well. And this right here, this is probably part of the reason why I don't like the demons so much. I feel like the tier 1 demons are just so much weaker. Alright, come on. We'll take care of these guys now. I'm working on a narrator, I'm working on it. And the weird thing is that it's just a silly narrator in a game, but at the same time, he kind of like actually makes me feel bad, like, I'm sorry, I'm working on it. I don't want the portal to fall.
At last, the creatures of the chaotic evil arrived and secured the portal. But the other side had used the time well. A large alliance army had gathered and entrenched themselves here.
Men, no one has ever breached these walls.
Well, it was about time. The chaotic evil put its whole trust into its newest army recruit.
Oh, they're ranged, that's why. So I can just sit here and kind of peg the tower from afar, although I'm gonna have to go down and around to reach any other towers. Oh, maybe not. We'll just go down and around and we'll see you guys on the other side. Oh look, convenient stairs. Oh, it actually matches the D&D demons. I was actually thinking about using the, you know, with the nice thing about having players that are actually level 6, which again, not used to that because usually the groups that I'm in have people who fizzle out or don't show up or whatever. So we usually don't get that, and or it's more roleplay in the XP, and I do use XP. I don't use the lovely where you just automatically get a level every so often. Anyways, all that to say that they're not normally level 6. We keep starting over because I love low level play way too much. So, yeah, those DPSs just melt. No wonder when we were fighting the demons, we always targeted
The
them
square
first.
was captured. A huge demon portal opened straight to Oblivion. Wait, no, not Oblivion, somewhere else. We don't want to be sued again. But this
Nice
portal
Bethesda
would not
reference.
activate on its own. It needed to be charged up. Workers flocked to finish the portal. The chaotic evil had to protect the workers and the portal in order to secure
No, the
its
DPSs melt
reinforcements.
things. They're
The
high
city's
tier though.
defenders would never
The pit
sit idly
fiends.
by and wait for this monstrosity to be completed.
The pit fiends and the sorcerer guys that you saw are actually tier 3 demons. When you get into the rest of the level, you don't actually get them right away. Kind of like the tier 2 orcs and how that you don't get the Healy Nagas right away because Healy Nagas are technically tier 2. Yeah, you get the idea. They're tier 3, so they do better. They deal a lot more damage. I wish I had a healing potion and not a mana potion. Of course, healing wouldn't have been an issue if I hadn't lost all my succubists. Wait. Birmingham. Hello, Oblivion. How's the wife and kids? Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. Okay, here we go. Here's some more tier 1 guys. You guys are supposed to be working on that portal, right? I'm just gonna assume that you're working on that portal. Wow, look at all those little exclamation marks down there. Dang. Oh, hey, more dudes. Okay, this is good. There we go. Okay, now I get it. Now, actually, come to think of it, I was wrong. The Succubus is a tier 2. And the Shadow Lurker is, I think, also a tier 2. And the Pit Fiend is a tier 3. Oh, and here's some more guys. And they are... Okay, so we're slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That explains how we're supposed to deal with the increasing... And, there we go. Okay, this makes more sense now. Is there not? Oh, there is. There's another exclamation mark down here. We should deal with that real quick. Oh, fairies. Fairies, deal with the fairies. Well, you guys lasted long. Glances to chat and immediately loses it. Yeah, that's as Seraphis says, par for the course. I'm a one-track mind. I lose my train of thought so easily, but that's why I'm glad to have you guys here who enjoy the games, enjoy the content, enjoy the meandering. Oh yeah, dude, we've got like, what, 4 of those DPS guys now? Those little wizardy guys? Dude, when they pick a target, that target just, when all 4 of those bolts hit, they're just toast. Feels like they do a lot of damage. I love the engagement. It's a lot of fun. Aw. Look, a monkey. Is that a reference to the story that was told last time about somebody looking out a window and saying there's a monkey and their coworker actually looking? I remember that story. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys enjoy the fun. I've actually was thinking about doing additional... I love my morning stream time, but I was also tempted to... Oh, that guy's gone. Yeah, I couldn't get there in time. That guy's toast. There's somebody else behind there, though. Let's see. Come on. Yep, I knew there was somebody else. There's another damage dealer behind there. The horde grows. Wow, look, we've almost done all of the exclamation marks. This has been a fun little... I do like this part where you encounter guys and then they just slowly gets bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, man, when those deeps... Tier 3s. Oh, fairy first, fairy first. Fairy first, druid next. Right after that. Next. Yep, action economy will get you every time. Doesn't matter how powerful you are. Unless you can one-shot party members. So whittle down the numbers, aka the action economy. Can't even tell you how long it turned me to finally figure that one out. Like, why is my bad guy dying so quickly? Well... Where's that other exclamation mark? Oh, shoot, there's been other guys spawning here this whole time. Oh, wow, there's other guys everywhere. Oh, they're just, like, respawning all over the place. Okay, hold on. You go up here. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. We gotta, like, get ourselves all lined up here. Okay, you're the new group 1. You gotta deal with these. You guys are also gonna come over here. You guys are also gonna come over here. guys are gonna come over here. Oh wow, just look at this visual of like everybody coming in. I didn't catch that until I saw the little green dots, but like the portals have been spawning people. Who is over there? Oh, she's over there and she's dead. Are they just like talking to themselves? I just heard like a little quiet NPC talking about money. I get reinforcement from hell? Oh yeah, the whole snowball effect is a lot of fun. Cannon had an extra monkey unit for fun, and my opponent was dead certain it was an actual crew member for the cannon. Oh my gosh. What are you meant to do with so many, ravage and pillage and... those probably aren't the right words, but...
The
destroy.
portal was fully charged. Now the army of the chaotic evil could no longer be stopped. A continuous supply of reinforcements flowed out of the portal. Ventos was lost. And now you're thinking with portals too. Very good. There was another portal needing to be freed.
The
This
portal
was in
reference.
the underground and was surrounded by the Templar Knights. Only when their temple had been destroyed would this last portal be ready. The portal on which everything else depended.
Okay, so now we're gonna go. Okay, I see how it is. This is why they give you. But see, this has been a fun snowball, like you said. Like just the build up and build up and build up, and then we're gonna go just like take them out. Who's providing the shields? I want to know who's providing the shields. Take them out. Take her out. She's providing the shield. Look, they're invisible. Invisible units. There we go. I want to take them out first. Just imagine, like, it's almost like the scene from Return of the King, except it's all coming to you. Like, imagine that horde that side, like, walking right past your friends, and your friends uselessly swinging in the air, and that whole thing is just coming to you. I know I keep highlighting guys, but I'm paranoid about missing guys, so... Ooh, high tier guys indeed. Very. Very. I only have eyes for very... Okay, where's the shield coming from? Invisible units? Doesn't matter, I got them anyways. The cake is a lie, yes.
With a loud
Yes.
crash. The demons had taken the city. The portal in the underground was freed. It was different from the other portals. It was not only a link between the worlds, but also hid its own secret. The chaotic evil.
Wonderful. I am so excited. That went really, really well. Okay, and then you guys are going to be here with me for what was for me personally, like one of the most challenging levels of the game. I'm going to go get some water and a drink. I'm going to be right back. Right back. What in the world have you been up to? What in the world? I don't know that I know. Alright. I'm gonna hit the continue button and we're just gonna go, yeah.
Troubled by the lack of control it was able to exert over the
Okay,
renegade,
so here we go.
far from the Horde, an army of demons are gathered under the leadership of an entity calling itself the Chaotic Evil. This flaming legion slowly moved south and found itself roaming the Funhorn forests of the Elves. There were truly evil deeds to be accomplished there.
Truly evil. Well, I'm down for truly evil. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get up to. Anyhow, thank you for patiently allowing me to step away from a moment. I've got some water, I've got some Buffalo Trace, and life is good.
The magnificent city of Tipsy Town in the
Oh
depths
God,
of the forest
Tipsy
of
Town?
Funhorn was inhabited and guarded by
Funhorn?
brave elves. The gates to the city were considered impregnable. Never before had this city been defeated, until now. Underground,
challenge.
the demonic servants of the Chaotic Evil were preparing for an attack. A direct attack had been ruled out, but there were other areas in the forest that could be of use. In a clearing deep in the forest of Funhorn, a unicorn family was prancing around in the sunshine.
Oh boy,
Their
unicorns, you know what that
repulsively
mean.
good presence was already creating blisters on the Chaotic Evil's tongue. Their death would not only spread joy throughout the dungeon, but such an inspiringly vicious act might also drive the creatures on to achieving greater things. In another small clearing stood the Tree of Life. It was rumored that its life and death were closely linked to that of the forest. This could create opportunities. But apart from the
Opportunities.
city, nothing else was accessible at this time. The Chaotic Evil would have to get its servants to find other means of access before it could turn its attention to the unicorns or the Tree of Life.
Look at them. That is appropriate. Serve me. Okay. Let's just start out with little rooms. Little rooms. Little room, little room, little room, little room. Oh, here, we're gonna need mana at some point, so I imagine that this needs to be a thing. Yeah, okay. And then let's get one of you. Let's get some workers. I have a theory. You guys can tell me if I'm nuts or not, but I have a theory that the workers for the demon faction are actually slower than the little snots from the horde faction. A direct attack had been ruled out. How dare the narrator assume that we have military data analysts? We will attack directly now. That is appropriate. Serve me. It was the casual tone of yes, you belong there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thankfully, to the earlier bits about getting my channel demonetized, my channel is not monetized. I am not big enough nor large enough to do so yet. And even if I did, it would probably not be enough of a dent to really impact me super. I am immune. I am immune to your demonetization effects. Haha. Okay, what kind of rooms do we have access to? A treasury. Well, that ought to probably happen. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff around here. I think we're going to put a treasury here for the moment just because there's a lot of gold right here and it'll make it easier for them to mine the gold. Because the game clearly wants me to build. You see what I mean, though, about how the game has, like, kind of clearly designed, like, there's a room supposed to be here. because of the way that the gold is laid out. It's like, okay, clearly there's a room right there. That's a weird design right there. Yeah. Stick to bear and old geeks. I wish I could, it feels like every other time that Bear goes live, it's like right when I'm in the middle of something or right when I'm like, oh, dude, like I would put you on and stop and chat, but it's just like sometimes the most awkwardly timed thing for me. But I do have a pledge though. I will be picking up Heroic when in fact, I was thinking about it last night because they went on with some music. And, you know, I'm complete, like, noob when it comes to, the superhero genre. I don't do the superhero genre, like, at all. Like, that's not... So it'll be completely new for me. And I'm okay with that because, I think it means that when it does come out, like... And the pledge that I made was for a physical book. Even though it was the more expensive one, I think it's like the second tier pledge. I'm not like exactly made of money, but I'm doing pretty okay for myself. And I really, 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 really wanted a physical book. My rule of thumb is that the core books that I have need to be physical. And then outside of that, extraneous stuff can be digital or PDF that I just kind of farm off the internet or whatever. So like for 5th edition, the core rule books, I have to have physical copies of like the core rule books, and then all the side stuff that they want I don't pay for. I just go farm off the internet. Yeah, like you said, Grumpy, too many channels, so little time, which is why I appreciate so much you guys being here. See that segue? I'm so clever at this. But no, seriously, the fact that you're here with me like every Saturday morning, kind of without fail, Grumpy, is like and Seraphis. And we usually get, you know, other people here and there, but being able to wake up on Saturday morning knowing that I'm going to throw on a good game and have some good laughs with some folks and knowing you guys are going to be here is just like the best. I super appreciate you taking the time to be here and chat with me. It's amazing. And I also hope that, especially as we roll through the various games that I have on my list, that you see something new that you've never encountered. The next one after this will either be Dungeons 3 or RimWorld, and I'm kind of hoping that RimWorld takes some people by surprise. I'm kind of hoping that not a lot of people have heard of it because it's real fun. Casting oh my gosh, I can't Aspersion at... Wow, you broke my brain, Grumpy. You're good at that. That's okay, though. Alright. So we do have access to other dudes. Alright, well, I don't really want... We have limited population points. I'd really like to... Oh, we need more rooms. We can't unlock more things until we get more rooms. Okay, so one of you come here and get rid of that. We're going to build a new room. So we have the Hall of... Here we go. Shadow Chamber. That's the mana crystal. And you come mine out this area. And you come mine out this area. I'll pick up this gold. That's fine. That's fine. I can pick up the gold. There you go. I have to admit, I do love the giant telekinetic pickaxes. That is 100% the best. Okay, so Saxius, you've seen RimWorld. We aim to please. I mean, distract. Yes. Okay. Actually, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fill in. One thing I am doing this run through that I did not do my first run through is take advantage of the fill-in feature. You guys saw me use it a couple of times now. It's definitely, so yeah, right now low efficiency, but that's okay. So now we can get shadow lurkers to farm mana. We also need these cuddly little horned animals would definitely have qualified as one of the pocket monsters, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. I haven't been reading the descriptions this whole time. These cuddly little horned animals would definitely have qualified as one of the pocket monsters, if you know what I mean. Their leathery and tough skin and demonic constitution make them robust melee units. Other than that, they keep the fires burning in the Hellforge. Oh, so they're trolls. Okay. Oh, and they level up to become pit fiends. Okay, I follow. Infested were born of a mutation with a spider demon, giving rise to a remarkable creature. In particular, these creatures can be recognized by the large egg sac, extremely gross, on their backs, which splatter all over the place when they die. Oh. Corpse explosion.
Busy workers of the Flaming Legion had discovered a lot of disturbing evidence that there were dwarves nearby.
Uh-oh.
Of course, this wasn't really possible, since the whole point of this was to lay siege to the Elven city. So the chaotic evil ignored this bit of information.
What? I feel called out. I feel seen. He just called me out. Okay, so let's see. Let's put a spider den here. And let's put it here. And we are going to probably need some room, so we'll go ahead and mine out a bit there. And we'll put the gold over here, and then we'll use a fill-in here. We'll close off that room, and then we'll open up a... I guess we're opening up a cross hallway here. And then there's another treasury there. Okay, so, and actually we're going to want to do this, not that. Well, there's gold there. I don't know. How's the efficiency of this room? It's at 98%. Yeah, I think that we could do better. Let's see. How about we don't fill in here? How about we actually, well, no, we need to fill in there. We need to fill in right there. We'll just make the tunnel go this way and then down. Because they won't fill in until that becomes... Alright, and now we have infested. So infested are the goblins. This is the workstation that'll allow us to build doors and traps and things. So we're going to get one more shadow lurker, one more infested. Okay. We're reaching max population points, but that's okay. Come on, work. Let's see, production... So we unlock a lot of rooms right off the bat, but that's kind of appropriate considering where we are in the game so far. Oh, you'd like to see RimWorld. That's a game that's been on my radar forever, but I haven't had a chance to get it. I enjoyed your Wyvern video the other day, though. Thank you. I was wondering if that... It seemed very random, and I already had Skyrim going. I already have Dungeons 2 going, so it seemed like throwing a third game in the mix that I might not get to because I want to finish this first. Was a bit...
Payday.
But because the new DLC just launched. I mean, it's like not even a week old. So, I basically did a scrub where I need more gold. How do I need more gold? Oh, nope, it's already done. That's why. All right, you quick mine out that stuff. Okay, and then we're working on building up spider eggs, improve rooms, Hellforge. I don't think we've unlocked improved production facilities. I don't want to improve production facilities. I want to unlock research new rooms. Defensive outpost in Hellforge. Torture chamber. The problem is I don't know. In fact, Seraphis, maybe you can actually... Maybe you know, because you have played this before. What is the equivalent of the healing room for the demon faction? Oh, wait a minute. It's this one. It's the Hall of Admiration. The mechanic I hate the most. In fact, this right here is probably the reason why otherwise the demons would be my favorite. I've never played Undead, full disclosure. But the demons would probably be my favorite if it weren't for this mechanic that healing requires a worker. On the Horde side, healing just requires them to lay down and then they heal and they're done. But now I have to pull a worker away from digging and or mining to come stand here so those guys can heal. And the fact that they do it is not just healing, that they just do it in general is annoying. Yeah, admiration. Yep, I was about to ask and then I suddenly remembered like, oh yeah, the part I blocked from memory. Okay, the way the gold is running through here is like really odd. Okay, we'll start with that. And there's a treasury right there, so hopefully they can... Okay, so we do know... Let's see. Let's get one more. How many infested? We have 2 of each. Who's the main... We need a Curse Forge. Because those guys are the main... Which means we need to research a Curse Forge. We don't have one. Oops. Torture Chamber. What's Torture Chamber even for, anyways? Oh, we've unlocked the Curse Forge already? Okay, good. So, production, Curse Forge. That's my quote-unquote Curse Forge. It's very, space economic. It's very spatially aware. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. I did not want a... Gegs Sapos. Okay. Shido, Oris, Ursula, Calypso. Oh, I do love those names. Alright, hey you. I don't need you. Go away. No. I love the little text. No. Yes, Grumpy. See? Grumpy's got the right idea. I don't like the admiration mechanic because I don't like that the demons are admiring themselves and not me. 100%. Called it. Called it. You got that right. Alright, so now I need an infernal. Not enough available population points. I gotta get rid of somebody. I don't want to get rid of anybody. I'll get rid of a worker. Wait, did I pick up Smithers? I don't want to get rid of Smithers.
The ultimate evil has discovered a buried room with a few heroes inside. Whoops.
Whoops. Okay. Good. Now I can summon an infernal. It's absolute minimum requirement. In fact, Shadow Lurker buddies, population points. Thank you. Okay. So Shadow Lurker, give me some population points, and as soon as you're done with that, I'm gonna need some for the horde spells, or the equivalent thereof. I'm at max population points already. He's gonna be coming here in a minute, and then I'm gonna take everybody over, and I'm gonna swamp the dwarf. Swamp. Swamp. Might be able to do it fine. I mean, they're weaker, but there's more of them. And there's only one of him. Action economy. I lost a lurker already. That's great. There we go. At least I got rid of the dwarf. See, I'm doing okay on gold, at least for the moment. And that's part of the reason why I really like having the 4 workers instead of the 3. Yes, the only vanity allowed here is mine. Oh, I just realized something. Oh my gosh. So here I was complaining about the loss of a worker for the admiration mechanic. But there's no beer here. You lose a worker on the horde side doing the beer brewing process. So actually, either way, you're always expending a worker to...
Payday.
You're always expending a worker for one of those 2 reasons. I didn't...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Gee, I wonder if they want me to put a guard room right there. But we're not going to do that. We are going to dig out this gold, though. Not right now, though. We've got gold all up in here that we got to dig out. We got to dig out this gold and then fill it back in so enemies can't come this way to the throne room. It's like direct access. Okay, what do we got? 2, 2, and 1. Well, at least they're little, like, lightly armored farmers. Not actually farmers, I don't think. I just called them that. But beer. That's true. My better half actually brews his own beer. We're still working our way through the next for the last batch, excuse me, it was a Scotch ale, I believe, and the next batch is going to be an amber. But I have bourbon in front of me right now, not beer. Slightly different. Okay. Yep. He dead. They just wiped out everything. See, this is what I mean when I say that the demon faction is really weak. And it feels like it just takes forever to get going. Shadow Lurkers in particular are really weak. Of course, when they upgrade, they are far from weak. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep, I can't reach her. Can I? Can I reach her? I can't reach her. Oh, good. He does heal even though a worker's not here to admire him. Okay. But yes, the next thing on my list after this is kind of RimWorld because, yes, Grumpy. Oops, we've already done this part. Another bank has, wow, you typed it like that's exactly what he says too, isn't it? You got the line perfectly. That's amazing. I really need my population point increase. Why is Ursula on strike? That makes no sense. Where are you, Ursula? Ursula, why are you on strike? Go be admired or something. Silly demons. Okay, see, the way that one's positioned is just dumb. That's just dumb. I can't corner this off and make it one room. It's just gonna be a hole in my hallway. Yes, population points, please. Please give me... No, population points. You're supposed to be working on that. You were most of the way done with that. Now you have to start over? No bueno, dude. Oh, that's why he has to start over, is because we already increased it. Oh, lovely. Alright, we're gonna get 2 more pit fiends. Or infernals. The little fire demons. Yes, we're building up much more significant resources, and then this should help us. You know what? That's a good point, Grumpy. We should just go get her a mermaid. There's gotta be an ocean around here somewhere, right? We'll just go find a mermaid, and then she'll be happy, and away we go. Alright, let's see. Considering how many guys we don't have, we're about to get 1 more, and then we've got 1 more left. And then maybe another infernal, since we seem to have only... Here's another mechanic that I'm a little less fond of. In the Horde version, as soon as you ask for a unit... Actually, what are you doing over here? First of all, expand. Second of all, what are you working on? Oh, you're working on improvement armor, it looks like. Improvements for servants... General upgrades. Oh, demonic armor 1. Demonic weapons 1. That'd be nice if he does demonic weapons 1. Basically generic defense and attack upgrades. There we go. Okay, we're healing up a little bit. Our 3rd guy is in. But basically, yeah, when you get a unit on the Horde, it just appears. When you get a unit on the... demonic side, you have to sit there and wait for the
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
portal to spit it out. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. After we just got through healing up, the intervals, I swear, are perfectly timed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys? No, get back there. Kill something, jeez. You're evil. Yeah, where are you going? Get back there. The bard's not dead yet. Lazy sods. Oh, there's a fight going on. I think I'm just gonna...
Payday.
Overlord 1 and 2. I have never played the Overlord games. I saw Overlord 2 played a little bit at one point, but I have not actually ever played them. I can't say they were particularly high on my list in terms of interest, but, you know, if there's enough of a demand for it, then sure, I'll play a game. I mean, eventually the idea is to... I started with the idea of sharing some of my favorite games that, you know, maybe people have not seen. And then... or providing kind of stitchy content, because the other side of this is that anyone from FlossTube could put this on in the background and sit and stitch, and it's just something to kind of listen to and experience tangentially. Ooh! Okay, ooh, wow, ouch. What the heck? Lure the fox away from... Oh, and he just died. Okay, well, that's fine. I just wanted to explore around a bit. God, they're so weak. So yeah, it's just a fortress up here. Okay, so clearly I'm supposed to go find one of the other entrances. So I think this means I need to mine in this direction. Or this direction. One of the two. It's going to be down here somewhere. Alright, so I just need to keep mining away for a bit. Fair enough. Alright, who do I actually have? 3, 2, 2, 2. Fair. I'll get one more worker though. Then that'll round me up to 20. We are working on another population point increase. Oh, somebody's on strike. Don't know why. What's your problem, dude? Be admired if you want. Sorry, I have dudes that are, you know, hoarding. They're hoarding. They're in pain. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll demolish this treasury. We don't need it. And we'll turn this into another Hall of Admiration. Will that make you feel better? That way. The efficiency is probably going to be... How is the efficiency at 104? Never mind, I'm not going to ask questions. Nope, never mind. It's beautiful. I love it. 104. I'll take it. Yoink. Oh, and we should have built a treasury around here. This was stupid. Okay, there we go. Yep. The rest of the game is this way. The rest of the game is this way. Yeah, I have not played Dungeons 3 yet. I started it, but I haven't actually played it. It's on the list. Just for the sake of sharing, Stanley Parable and obviously RimWorld are on the list. And RimWorld just... So the RimWorld I had before, we actually had a multiplayer mod at one point. My mod list for RimWorld was so long that it would take me 20 minutes just to like read off all the names. It was ridiculous. So when the new DLC came out, I told myself, nope, we're gonna do a mod wipe. We're gonna start from scratch, and I'm gonna experience the new DLC, you know, kind of vanilla style. Well, then there's a mod that changes the HUD and the information on the bottom. That's kind of like, okay, yeah, I kind of need Rim HUD. The vanilla HUD is just the worst. It doesn't tell you anything. So, all right, we'll put that one in. And then there's one called Camera Plus, which lets you roll the camera in and out a lot farther than vanilla. Okay, yeah, no, we kind of want Camera Plus. It doesn't really affect the game other than to make it easier for me to maneuver around. Okay, fine. And then the next thing I know, 40 minutes has gone by, and I cut the list down a lot, but I still have like 20 some odd mods on there, and all they are just QOL mods, you know, like the camera mod that just helps me actually maneuver around through the game. So I like told myself I wasn't going to do any mods, that I was going to do a mod scrub, but yeah, we all saw how that worked out. Faster, work faster. you? Well, I suppose I can't put you down there, but I can put you here to mine things. I'll pick up the gold. No worries, that's fine. And I think this is what I mean when I say the demon faction's like really slow. See how many we have. 2, 2, 1. Let's get one more you, one more you. Oh, one more you.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
We're gonna die. It's that lady from Atlantis. We're all gonna die. Fake city portal. What? I'm sure it's happened to you before. You're standing in a dungeon. Your bags are full of loot, and you urgently need to get to the merchants. In moments like these, a town portal would be perfect, wouldn't it? However, this is not a real town portal, and takes the opponent who enters it to all sorts of places. But definitely not a town.
Payday.
And then again, I hear it's really beautiful in hell this time of year. Oh, absolutely, Grumpy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate you being here every Saturday morning, as I said. I hope you enjoy your game. I hope it's loads of fun and a huge success for you. I'm hoping mine will too, actually. I'll be able to report back to you guys next Saturday how the quote-unquote experiment went. I think it's going to go pretty good. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. I think we're going to keep going a little longer here. I'm sort of a little bit focused and invested in doing this. I know Seraphis, if it hasn't bounced already, will be bouncing at some point here soon because it's like midnight or 1 in the morning where he is. We'll keep going here for a little longer. I'd like to kind of see how far I can get. Maybe another half hour, maybe another hour, and then I definitely gotta do that because I am working on another pre-recording, which I'm hesitant to spoil. It's not that impressive, but it's still fun that it's coming. So, yeah. I tried doing some pre-recording last night and it just didn't go as well as I would like, so I gotta reload. I wasn't gonna do any more pre-recorded stuff at all, even though I also have a totally another game I haven't even mentioned yet, and I have about 6 episodes of that pre-recorded at this point. But Game Masters made such a good point the other day when he was going through his subscriber, and when he got to my channel, I mentioned this last time, but he made the observation of the talking to the characters in character, which is something that I don't think I'd be able to successfully do in a stream quite the same way. So I'm gonna go back to pre-recording certain games that I feel are more lend themselves to that style of play. Let's see, do I want one more? I'll do one more of him at least. Oh yeah, efficiency is still 103 somehow. What the heck? How is efficiency still 103 here? We'll fix that in a right hurry. We'll just turn this back into a hallway, I guess. Yeah, we'll just turn this back into a hallway. Why not? I do think the entrance we need is going to be down here, though. Just drop everybody down and hope they survive. Health bar doesn't look good. Okay. Somebody died. A lot of gold up in here. We're slowly getting. In fact, why don't we just X-nay this and focus them all down? I know there's gold in here, and we'll want more gold at some point, but I think we just need to focus them down here for the moment. Focus the workers down here as we're making our way to this, whatever the goal is that's kind of nebulously over here somewhere. Oh, time change. It's only 10:30. I'm actually so excited to hear that because it means you can stay with us longer. Is that selfish of me? That might be a little selfish of me. But I'm so glad it's only 10:30 so you can stay with us longer, maybe.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Who doesn't like chocolate? Even demons like chocolate. Proven fact. Alright, how are we doing unit-wise? We seem to have kept most of our units. We're at 22 out of 25, which I'm hesitant to necessarily... Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. What can you work on? Can you work on some doors for us? Yeah, simple tentacle... A tentacle door. A tentacle door? Okay. How about some worker... Oh, yes. 100% worker speed. Let's go. They're slow AF. Alright, we're gonna... Everybody, down here. Production, mana crystal, why not?
Payday. There are enemies in your dungeon.
We'll build a treasury right here so that they don't have to run as far. It works. It still works. Yeah, all you guys, I need you to... That was a strange noise. I heard like the noise of like a crowd being disappointed. That sounded so weird. I literally heard that in the game. It was like, it sounded almost like an audience, like in a sitcom audience, and it went, oh. So either I'm hearing things / crazy, or I'm picking up on vibes from you guys through the ether or something. I don't know. Alright, kill him, kill the bard. Why are you on strike? You guys have mostly a lot of money. Oh wow, that opened up quick. Okay, room, treasure room. There we go. Ooh, gold. I want gold. Gold! Gold! Whoops. Why are you... Wait, are you shuffling around the gold? Why are you doing that? That way we have plenty of room to store everything we need. We have plenty of room. You really don't need to shuffle around the gold, bud. Oh, wait. I bet you what he's doing is like picking it up off the quote-unquote floor and putting it onto... Because we just built treasury over the top of this. Where are they going? Oh, they're probably going to the Room of Admiration, aren't they? Oh, that's that sound. It's the strike sound. So I really did hear something. Like an audience. Loca Inferna. Is transporting goods, is digging for gold, is admiring someone, is transporting goods. Okay, the admirer can stay there. The rest of you, I need you to keep digging. I really need you to keep digging. Took me a hot second to figure out the, yeah, okay. At least I got confirmation that I wasn't crazy. That's always helpful.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
You know what? You make a compelling point. I wonder why they're on strike. Am I like not evil
Fortunately,
enough
no one
for...
has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Lots of spider nests. Alright, we're gonna go back over to the throne room and get another worker. I know I said I wouldn't max out my population points, but... Okay, apparently whatever... Oh, the entrance is like right here, isn't it? Okay, I need to like go up this way. Line all that out. Okay. Yoink, 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 yoink. Everybody. Everybody. Dig there. Dig it up. Dig it up. New man. My name's Caveman. That's from the Holes movie soundtrack.
Way to the surface. Apparently, this came out quite close to the Tree of Life. Time to trim the bonsai.
Do I really want to do Tree of Life? I feel like the unicorns would be easier with where I'm currently at, which means expanding in this direction. Okay, well, bummer. Someone else is on strike now. Now that I know what the noise actually means. I can't dig through there, apparently. There we go. I wonder why they're on strike. I don't know. Digging, 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 digging. Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, There we go. What are you working on? Doors. We've got doors, traps, spider egg traps, sticky spider's web, slow enemies. I'm kind of curious about that portal, but it seems really... Oh, well, it's not as expensive as the spider eggs. Doors. Let's see. Rooms. Well, maybe we should get the torture chamber because maybe it'll prevent them from going on strike all the time. Oh, and apparently I'm out of these dudes. Alright. Well, the other hall... Oh, no, the Hall of Admiration is being used. Oh, that's the forge sound. What is that noise? Okay, so let's do... Yeah, we'll get the torture
Hopefully,
chamber.
no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Yoink, 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 and yoink. Alright, everybody fight there. Somebody died. Happens. But I bet you, yep, the other entrance is down this way, so... Okay. Now we can all heal ourselves. And all the workers can come down here and keep digging. So we can unlock the other entrance. I'm 90% sure the unicorns is going to be the way to
There
go.
are enemies in your dungeon.
I am an evil mistress, sometimes it's true. Raising the industry, bringing the jobs, incomes, and benefits to these dark minions. That's true. Yeah, entertainment, quality of life. I represent true evil monstrosities. Caring about them when they go on strike rather than just plonking them through the portal and hiring new ones, which I could do. Don't worry, we're building a torture chamber. Keep your toes on. Don't get in a huff. The dungeon the dungeon entrance has to be like around here, like right around here. Oh, somebody died. Well, shame. This is why I don't like this level. I think I'm losing patience. I'm losing patience. Well, if I would have known the unicorns were on this side, if I would have paid attention to that, I would have, because they're like right here, aren't they?
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Oh, dang it. I thought the entrance was going to be right there. Bummer. Oh no, it's just random purple torches. Okay, well. Gotta be getting close, right? I gotta be getting close. Oh, and I need more, dudes. I need more of the infested. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oh, I also need more shadow lurkers, too.
Defend the throne room.
Oh, good grief. Y'all. He's gonna die, but alright. They died. All my pit fiends. Ah. At least they can actually heal. Oh shit, now I've got spiders in the throne room. There we go. They're standing there right next to the spiders attacking my throne room. And waving their little strike flags around. You guys are like the worst. That's actually kind of hilarious. Alright, go help out. Y'all have healed enough. Go help out the... Go deal with the spiders, please. There we go. Am I a union? Oh no. No. A union manager? I do certainly, yep, that is true. Dark underlings indeed. Alright, you're getting healed. You're getting healed. We're just gonna plonk you down there. I probably don't have a... Both of my dudes are lying unconscious on the ground, so I can't actually research. The stupid gate has to be around here somewhere, right? Can you tell I'm losing patience? I am losing patience. Alright. Knowing my luck, more enemies are going to enter the dungeon here pretty much momentarily. Yeah, the little thingamajigger has to be like right here. Do I need to get another worker? Maybe I need to get another worker. 2, 2, 4, and 2. Fine, I'll get another worker. I'll have 6 workers.
The
So
servants of the chaotic evil had discovered a gate to the surface
I know.
that appeared to lead to the unicorn family. This was the opportunity for the chaotic
Right,
evil
he's healing.
to eliminate a few childhood
He's
traumas
healing.
relating
They're both
to
healed.
My Little Unicorn.
And they're both lying unconscious on the ground, so I still don't have my infested yet. Is she actually healing? She should be healing, right? Alright. Do they not heal unless they have a worker admiring them?
Payday.
You must construct additional pylons. What was it that we did? We had a Chromecast. We had the first Chromecast I ever got and set up like way back in like 20 something. It asked us to name the Chromecast and we named it additional pylons. And then during the setup process, it put the words on screen, additional pylons is now being set up. The narrator is absolutely the best. It's a good thing he's here to entertain us while we're patiently waiting for me to get my shit together. Or rather, my minions to get their shit together. I need healing. need healing, and I need to get to the unicorn specifically. Wow, did I just straight up like lose guys? Alright, so one of you, one of you. One of you, one of you, one of you, one of you. Okay. Indeed. We're so close, you guys, so close. I just want to take out those bloody unicorns. Good. Demonic Weapons 1 now complete. Make my workers even faster. I need speed. I need my portal to be faster too. This is kind of ridiculous. Oh, it's a good thing the narrator is on your side and not secretly the big bad guy. Shifty eyes, shifty eyes. It's true. I hadn't even thought about that, and now you've got me wondering. Now you've got me wondering if he was, like, playing dumb the entire time. Alright, are y'all, like, good? Oh my god, we only have, like, a fourth... We don't have a... Now I have to wait for one of these. Every time I go to invade, every time I, like, okay, let's do... I see something else that needs to be fixed. It is never ending. It's never ending. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be right back. We need this guy to summon, so I'm going to be legit, like, right back.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
You know, I'm really starting to wonder about that whole thing about him being the bad guy this whole time. Like, I stepped away for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And now everyone's gonna be all low health again and everything. This is like the worst. Maybe if it's if it's a concentrated assault, it won't be so bad. Gosh, and I just got these dudes. Oh, boy. Wait, do you not know? Do I not know? Apparently, I don't know something. I have not played any of the DLC. I've only finished the game once, and I kind of sort of remember, I don't really remember it. So apparently there's something, either you're messing with me super hard and I'm falling for it, or there is legit something going on that I am not privy to. There's more gosh darn spiders, and I just want to kill the bloody unicorns so I can level up my units so they'll quit dying in 3 seconds. The demon faction is so bloody weak in the beginning. And I'm over it. Look, I've just got unconscious bodies lying around. Yeah, I see now he's being dragged away. I'm just not even going to worry about the spiders at this point.
It's payday.
That's fine. Y'all can get paid. That's fine. I just need these people to heal. All right, that's fair, Seraphis. Don't. It'll probably be funner if you don't tell. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm assuming that it now has something to do with the narrator because you made that comment. But I did not. I'm genuinely a little bit confused. So I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, I really want to deal with bloody unicorns. That's all I want. Can I kill some unicorns, please? I want to kill some unicorns. Yeah, aren't you guys supposed to heal the mistress ladies? Aren't they supposed to heal? There we go. Nope. You could just hear that in such a sassy voice. He's like, well, now I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. Right. Oh, great, centaurs. This isn't gonna end well. Oh, maybe it won't be so bad.
There they are. And they're mine. All mine. They belong to me.
I mean, of course, they belong to the chaotic evil. The unicorns belong to the chaotic evil now, and they didn't even have to be driven into the sea for satisfaction to be obtained. A quick beating would be plenty.
Oh, focus fire, focus fire. Focus them down. Come to think of it, I didn't realize it would be this easy. I figured... And again, I am kind of losing units, so...
The last unicorn went down, and the red ball ran close behind them and erased any trace of them. Oh, sorry. I've somehow strayed a bit off script there. The chaotic evil and its flaming legion had destroyed the unicorns.
Oh my god, the Flaming Legion,
It
yes.
would be hard to beat, and inspired the legion. They soon presented plans for new and better rooms. The
Yes.
chaotic evil hurriedly began to improve its throne room so it could take advantage of them.
Yes, improved throne room, please. For the love of goodness, I want more rooms. Summoning chamber allows your demons into even stronger demons. Yes, immediately. Immediately. Why are they lying unconscious on the ground? Where are they? Can I not? Oh my gosh. Are they up in the overworld? They are up in the overworld, both dead, aren't they? Alright, fine. Screw it. We're just gonna get more. So either Seraphis was joking, and I'm wondering if it's true and not remembering has focused his jokester hand, or he was serious and the narrator really has something going on. See, I don't remember there being any kind of like narrator plot twisty. Is it in the DLC? Is it actually in the core game? I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember that being a thing. I am like, shucks. I feel like I should remember something like that, but I don't. But I'm like convinced.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, go away, enemies. Nobody wants you. I'm almost there. Once I get a summoning chamber, things will get better. Once I get a summoning chamber, things will get better. Alright. Encourage servants 2 is complete. Alright. Now we're making some upgrades here. Alright, we're gonna do faster training. Time our creatures need to level up. That's going to be a good upgrade for when this summoning chamber is done. When the summoning chamber is done, where'd he go? Oh, people showed up. And I'm gonna lose all my progress because people showed up and killed all my demons. I really can't wait to play the undead though. Skeletons are my personal favorite. Just like thematically, like in any game. I love skeletons. I don't know why. I love skeletons. I think it stems from the first time I ever played Diablo 1 when I was like 10 or something like that. The skeletons were just the best.
Payday.
Are you seriously just wandering off? Like, that's right, you guys better come back here. I want that room. I'm so close. Finally. Okay, now I need a place to put the room. Right here will do. And right here. Oh, okay. It only takes. Oh, we'll put it in the back corner. Excellent. Igmar, Archer, Niles, Bernard. Oh, Bernard is immediately going. Okay, we'll upgrade you. We're just gonna upgrade at least one of each to start. Okay. So I think, as much as I don't want to call it here, we did just save. I think I might actually call it here because we're basically at like, we've completed stage 1. So now we need to move on to stage 2, which is the Tree of Life, which is going to involve a building process of leveling up all our guys. So yeah, I think for the moment, especially since it's 7:30 and I do have some other stuff going on, I was all excited to stay longer today, but now I'm thinking about all the other things I gotta do. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to pause here mid-level and see you guys next week. So yeah, I think that'll, yep. All right, perfect. Well, again, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed and look forward to seeing everybody next week. Ciao.